Jonesboro, Paducah, Springfield, Littleton. We've seen how teen violence can happen in any seemingly innocent town. So we went to one, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. In the heart of suburbia, this is a town eerily similar in makeup to Littleton, Colorado. In every town across America, the lingering question is, are we next? Could it happen here? Cherry Hill East, a school still feeling the repercussions of the Columbine tragedy.
I'd see people in black and chains, and you know, like there would be a second thought in my head, like, oh my God, are they capable of doing something like that?
In the past year, 3 bomb scares have rocked the high school.
And the fire bell goes off and they said, this is not a drill.
We love the bomb scares because we get to sit outside and miss like 10,000 classes.
We saw cops on the roof.
A hit list with names of 70 students targeted to be killed was discovered.
People were scared, you know, parents were scared, teachers were scared.
And they even had what they thought was their own trenchcoat mafia.
They were going up to kids going, bang, bang, you're dead.
If I don't feel safe going to high school, then where will I feel safe?
Within the walls of this suburban high school, students equipped with small cameras let us into their world.
I think I'd probably get shot first because everyone hates me.
They come up to me first. I don't know why, because I think because I'm loud.
I think I would be right up there. They'd be looking for Kwame and me.
I feel safe everywhere. My attitude is, when I start living in fear, then you know, I may as well just forget it.
A couple days after the whole Littleton thing, 2 kids walk in trench coats, and I looked at like my friends and we're like, okay, let's leave, you know?
These 2 morons in Columbine, they said, oh, look how cool we can be. We can go shoot people, wow. And then I get blamed for it.
They said that Cherry Hill East is the same as Littleton. Yep. Every school is the same as Littleton.
17-year-old Craig Pfeiffer is exactly the kind of kid people are worried about. He's obsessed with slasher movies, dresses all in black, and listens to Marilyn Manson.
People think I'm a violent person, but that's because people are pretty dumb.
While only a junior, Craig has decided not to return to Cherry Hill East next year, a decision he attributes to the constant harassment he experiences on school grounds.
In school, I guess I'm pretty much considered a freak.
Hey, look, he's weird. Yeah, he's evil. Look, freak. You're so dead. I didn't do it, Paul. I didn't do it. Faggot. Hey, look how gay I am.
People do discriminate against me for the way I dress. The thing that bothers me is when authority figures do it, because they can actually do something.
Just days after the Columbine incident, Craig was one of 3 students who were suspended for allegedly wearing black trench coats and pretending to shoot at students.
This is my black trench coat. Oh my God, he's gonna kill somebody now. Doesn't it look just like a black trench coat?
Somebody said that me and a few of my friends were pretending to shoot people and throw grenades at them, which is untrue, but they took their word over ours, and that pretty much sucked. And I think the school board's a bunch of pricks for doing that. It doesn't matter if I keep dressing this way and I keep speaking what I actually think, then I'm always going to get crap for it, or anybody who does. And that's just the way it's always going to be.
It's not right to judge, but that's just the way it is. Like, humans are going to judge.
You're naturally going to fear someone who's different than you. I mean, that's just a human reaction.
Like, I understand, like, here are we to say what is normal and what isn't, but, like, it's not.
I think it's healthy to not accept your society, you know, and to challenge it.
How much do we challenge the authority? When do we draw the line? I don't perceive myself as a snob, but maybe I am, maybe I'm not.
Brett Berman, star athlete, vice president of the student body. This graduating senior is among the most popular kids in his class, and for that same reason is also one of the most resented. Last year, a Cherry Hill student put out a hit list, names of 70 students, teachers, and parents, entitled People to Kill. Brett's name was among the top 5.
I know the reasons why it's me. You know, I'm a leader of the school, get good grades, have friends. It's all jealousy, I'm sure that's what it is. I mean, I know I never made fun of them. It shouldn't be that I'd look around the halls trying to think if that could be this person. Is it the kid with the trench coat? Is it, you know, is it the jock that's going to do it? It could be anyone, and, you know, that's what the scariest part is. You know, Columbine hit home with us. I never did anything wrong to these kids. Me, personally, I never did anything wrong because I'm part of a group that is stereotyped by these kids.
Am I perceived as part of a group?
The smart kids.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
I'm the Craig group.
The kid that no one wants to talk to group. I guess the freakish group, if you will.
High school can be a traumatic time. Constantly taunted, 15-year-old Danielle Lamberski often dreads going to school and takes all the insults to heart.
It's gotten so much worse after Littleton. I got a lot of comments. So where's your gun, Danielle? Who y'all gonna shoot now? Freaks. I've always been different since I was little. I've always been the outcast. I wear 27 rings. I used to wear 29, but I lost a couple because they slide off my fingers. I have knuckle rings. Check it out. I don't really get along well with my family. I'm kind of different. I'm kind of like the black sheep, if you will.
Danielle's family disapproves of most everything she does, leaving her no choice but to hide the truth from them right before their eyes.
What? No! I was going through my bag. It was an eyeliner. Hello?
My mom's following me outside the door, which she never does. Now she's probably going to come over here and yell at me. She doesn't know I smoke, but that's okay.
I'm looking for my lipstick, oh annoying one.
For Danielle, it's often a struggle to simply make it through a day.
There's so much stuff going on every day. I don't know why everybody hates me.
And when the pressure becomes too great for her to handle, there is often no one for her to turn to.
Nobody cares about me. Like, all I have to talk to was the camera. I have no one to talk to.
I have family and friends, but I can't turn to them. So I really have to, like, depend on myself and, like, keep myself sane.
My parents are, I don't know, they're weird. Like, they'll be cool, like, one day and turn around the next day. They can't relate because they didn't have the same problems as I did.
Hi, we're at Boston Market, and I'm on work right now. Probably got an hour left, and I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna go home.
Kwame Biney is a 17-year-old basketball star at Cherry Hill High School East.
I'm nice and I'm friendly.
School, practice, and a grueling part-time job. Though his parents support him, Kwame is intent on proving self-reliance. But he's mad that his hard work sometimes goes unrecognized.
I think definitely the most thing that pisses me off is adults and the perception of kids. Supposedly Generation X, we're all bad. Parents don't understand. They'll be like, what do you guys have to worry about? You know, you live in my house, we pay for your food. You guys shouldn't worry about anything.
Kwame is willing to work hard toward his future and is debating whether to shoot for a basketball scholarship to pay his own way through college. And what he wants is for all parents to know that he's one of the good kids.
I don't really have a specific thing that I want to be when I grow up. I just want to be larger than life.
I think as much as I think I could do well without my parents, you know, interfering, I think I need that.
Like, I have such a close relationship with my parents because I think they respect me, and I respect what they think. It was pretty bad here. I mean, we had several bomb threats. I was scared, but I had to come to school because, you know, how's it going to look if the principal's daughter's not here? At 17, Christy Gallagher has had a long career of living up to the high expectations that come with being the principal's daughter. Ready, guys? I've had to work a lot harder than other people. Like, I have had nothing handed to me. If you respect the person you're dealing with, they're going to return their respect.
More and more now, teenagers have to decide their life at an earlier and earlier age.
And I think if you anything learned from Littleton, it's teenagers demanding respect and demanding attention for their problems.
Wynn Williamson, graduating senior, honors student, student body representative.
I mean, high school's a very confusing and stressful time.
You know, there's always going to be pressures to fit in. I mean, this is adolescence. It goes beyond just trying to fit in and figure out who you are. It's trying to figure out who you're going to be for the rest of your life.
At 17, Wynn has spent his high school years doing everything the right way.
My biggest problem, my biggest stressor throughout high school was getting into an Ivy League college.
But he's finding that playing by the rules doesn't always work out.
I was rejected. I received all these letters on one day, Good Friday, actually, from Harvard, Princeton, Amherst, and Columbia, all at once.
With those kinds of stresses, even the top students have their breaking points.
There's a hole in the wall. I had a term paper I was working on, and it just was not coming to me. You know, I mean, I have a temper. I'll scream and yell and huff and puff around and play my music really loudly or punch the wall and kick a door, but I've never hurt a person. You know, I could never do that. If there's any one problem with this country, it's how we treat each other. It just seems so cold and callous. I don't know where there is to turn to.
Well, if everybody would watch out for each other, man, I don't think we'd have to worry about it.
I think it's just the world today. Like, so easy to get a gun and kill somebody.
I'm not scared to come to school, but do I feel safe in school? No, I don't feel safe at all.
People are coming into our schools and shooting kids. Like, what's going to happen to my children? Like, you know, like, when is it going to stop? When is it going to be enough? And when is it going to change?
Should parents be held responsible for violence committed by their own children? You tell us at A&E.com.
Wedding season is here.